Can you remember the first time you went to a classical music concert?
Classical musicians have a very big question that they have to answer, which is how we're gonna bring music to more diverse communities and make it more accessible to people.
In Kaleidoscope, we see our role as artists as being more than creating music. We have to engage with the whole community.
If I were in a position to make a charitable donation to any one of 100 organizations out there, specifically in the world of music, let's say, I would be focusing on Kaleidoscope for one important reason. It's not just that the orchestra is high quality, but it's also that it's doing something that is extraordinarily difficult, which is to say, it is reaching out.
Part of the mission of this orchestra is to try to get the music that we play to everybody.
We've played for homeless shelters, we've also played for children's hospitals, and that has been honestly the most important part of the performing process for me, because I feel like bringing that music to people that couldn't otherwise have it or enjoy it is the most profound expression of performing.
We play at all different sort of organisations like that, actually touching base with the people who might not get a chance to come and see us, and we can reach out to them.
The good thing about this orchestra is they're very accessible. They explain the work, they bring composers with them, and so the clients feel like they're being invited into an experience. It's not like the orchestra is removed from them. They feel that they're part of it by being able to ask questions and talk directly with the musicians. Seeing the happiness and the emotion on the clients' faces, to me, is more exciting than just the excitement of having an event for them to participate in.
When Kaleidoscope came during the holidays and put on that big orchestra, one family in particular was so moved. The father came up to me afterwards and said that he and his family had never experienced anything like that and probably will never experience anything like that again. And they were very, very moved and very, very appreciative.
One of the goals of our third season is to remove the barrier of ticket prices. And for this season, we're having the first ever pay-as-you-can model.
In Kaleidoscope, we understand that it's not always attainable for every person to get out to a classical music concert.
Anybody can come to the concert, people who maybe have been planning for the last couple of weeks, or somebody who just happened to walk by. And everybody who comes in the door can pay what they can, whether that's $1 or whether that's $25 or $100.
To know that you're then not gonna be spending $60, $70, $100 on a concert is a huge deal. We'll take care of the rest, just come and enjoy the music. I think that's really important.
The Kaleidoscope Chamber Orchestra is one of only a handful of conductorless orchestras in the whole world, and we're the only conductorless orchestra in Los Angeles.
So we don't have to adhere to anyone else's rules or opinions on how a piece should go. We get to rely on our own ideas and interpretations and each other.
Everybody has a voice in rehearsals, and every voice is equal.
And you notice they move together. They're beating time, they're expressing, saying, your turn, or saying, this is my moment to shine.
I attended my first Kaleidoscope concert on a whim. It was something of a dare because I thought, well, I really love Mahler, and I especially love the Mahler 4. But wait a minute, this is a conductorless orchestra. How are they going to pull this off? How big are the forces going to be? But that Mahler 4 with Kaleidoscope was in my top handful of best concert experiences I've ever had.
One of the amazing things about this season is we have a call for scores.
And over the course of the summer, we narrowed it down to 12 from 900 submissions originally.
Never before heard, bringing it to people, and for us musicians, a whole new thing to play. It's very exciting.
I find myself thinking Kaleidoscope is one of the most welcome new additions in an incredibly vital music scene in Southern California. It's doing something not being done elsewhere, but most important of all, it's doing it so dang well.
In our first 2 seasons, all the musicians were donating their time because they believe so much in the mission of Kaleidoscope. But to get to the next level, where we can pay the musicians for every concert, we need more support from you.
The support that we receive from this campaign and also the money that we raise at our performances really helps us on all fronts, whether it be music rentals or instrument rentals or hall and venue costs, it really helps.
Please join us
in writing the next chapter
in classical music's history.
Please look below for incentives at different amounts.
Everything is appreciated.
Share this wherever you can via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, shout it from the mountaintops.
Or maybe even a phone call.